Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is ShaneSki, and today we are back with another video, and today I'm doing another rush routes video. The last one did pretty well on the channel, and you guys have been asking for dedicated videos, just rush routes to help you guys. Last video we did Nuketown Raid and Express. Today we're doing Crossroad, Strike, Checkmate, and what's it called, Satellite. Before we get into it, I just want to say thank you for all the recent support of my channel, as well as on the last video of the rush routes. It's always different uploading content to my channel or anybody's channel, uploading stuff that isn't the normal things to see. And that video actually did pretty well last time, so I just want to say thank you for that. Like I said, we're doing 2 routes on offense and defense, just like last video, for every map. So without wasting any more time, this is the first route for offense on Crossroads. So I like to play this map with a sniper normally, but you can use it with anything. This route might work a little bit better with the sniper just because of the line of sights. But what I like to do is I like to get past this hallway so you don't get sniped, hop up on top of this ledge, and then pick anybody else off that's sitting there, or sometimes you like to go down there and try to run back to this area and try and get behind the boxes. Once you kind of just looked in this area, if you don't see anybody, what I like to do is I just hop down here, check this alleyway, see if anybody's sitting in these corners. Sometimes they do. And then from here, you can either run back that way, or what I like to do mainly is just go over and hop on top of these barrels, and then, just kind of run through their spawn and see anybody else that is either camping in the building, camping back here, sniping, AFK, or if they're all the way over here, either behind here or in this part of the building. So moving on to the second route on offense, this is a smaller map, so there's not many routes that you can actually do. You always got to be on alert and be careful, but for this one, what I like to do is, this is more of an SMG route, is just try and get to mid-map as fast as possible. You can sit on this headage right here and pick anybody else that runs this way, or you can be super aggressive and just keep running, kill anybody that's coming either through this doorway or running down there. And then now what I like to do is hop on top of this box right here. You can shoot any snipers back here and then make your way to this box, have a better angle, as well as inside of this building. And then once again, just kind of wrap their spawn and kill anybody else that might be in the building or back here sniping. Alrighty, so on to the first route on defense. Kind of just like the same as the first route, but what I like to do is I like to get to this area as fast as possible, hop over this bar, and from here you can either run this way, and this kind of just depends on if you see people shooting on the map. You can run this way and then use these walls and barrels as a head glitch and then push through this side. Or what I like to do mostly is challenge the snipers that are over here, because they're not going to expect you. What you can do is you can go over here, hop on top of this box, kill anybody back here, and then sometimes you can go up here, pick anybody else off either back there or up here. And if you are using an SMG or like pistols, you can make this jump. I messed it up, but let's see if I can do it. You can make this jump and actually get into this area and kill any more snipers, which is it catches people off guard sometimes, especially if there are people camping in here. It's free kills. And then once again, just wrap the spawn, kill anybody else that is on the map and is kind of back here. Okay, on to the second route on this side. This side's kind of worse than the other side, but once again, it's kind of just a flipped version of what I showed on the second route. You want to make your way through here and then kind of just use this tank as kind of cover. You can go over here and then kill anybody, or you can just push up and be super aggressive and then just kill anybody that is either sitting on the sniper over there, head glitch over there. Sometimes people get really aggressive and will push up to this little barrier and sit behind there. Once you're here, you got to be careful, because this is a really mean corner. As soon as you push, if you aren't careful, there's going to be either guys sitting up there watching, as well as guys also sometimes sitting there watching. And then there's also going to sometimes be guys that like to sit in the spawn that are just like this. So this side, or this route, really doesn't work too much. But if you know how the guys play, if you know where they're all pushing, you can use this to your advantage and get into this building really fast, or get around their spawn really fast. And once you choose one of those 2 options, it's just like all the other routes. Just kind of, once you make your way through, just find other people and kill them, and then you kind of can just wrap the spawn. Alrighty, moving on to Checkmate. For this first route on offense, what I like to do is I like to make my way up into mid-map as fast as possible and get up to this head glitch up here. Once you're here, you can kind of see over their whole spawn side area and where people are going to be running. People will sit on top of that box, as well as just run right through here. And then you have a few options depending on where you see people shooting on the map. You can make your way through the plane, which is kind of risky, or you can just go right through here. Be careful, people sitting in this corner. And then kind of just make your way through the spawn. You can go up into the plane, see if anybody's sitting back here. There's always people, usually if they're sniping, sitting on top of this ledge with the wing and kind of shooting across. And then you can just kind of, like all the other routes, just go through and wrap the spawn. On to the second route. What I like to do is just go right through the plane. It's kind of stupid, but or not through the plane, but under the plane. It's kind of the same route, but instead of going up top, you go right through the bottom. Now you're gonna have people also meeting you here at the same exact time, either sitting on the head glitch or running right through, as well as people running right across here and trying to push up into A. So you got to be careful about that. Once you make your way through here, you can pick off anybody sitting either in these corners or on this head glitch again, and then go through this way, get people sitting on this head glitch. But sometimes people like to sit behind A bomb and kill people. Or what you can do is sometimes a really good route is you just go really aggressive, get up on this ladder, and you can kill people that are sitting in the plane. And then once you're up here, you can see that area, you can see over here, as well as the backside of A. And then once again, you can just make your way through this side of the map if you still haven't found everybody, and just wrap the spawn again. Alrighty, moving on to defense. We basically just have the flipped version of the first route. You just make your way through here and hop up on top of this little wood stack and get on this head glitch. You're gonna have people coming from this way as well as people running down there, so you got to be careful and kill anybody. The cool thing about this side, which isn't on the other side, you can be really sneaky and use this little window to your advantage, kind of slowly back up on the ledge, and you can kill people that are running through the plane that are being super aggressive and stupid. And then if you do see people run right there and you can't kill them, you always can just go like this and shoot them in the back. Once you're here, you can either run through the plane, kill anybody if you know they're in here, and then use these as head glitches and shoot over this side of the map. Or you can just make your way through this like the other route that I showed you. Hop up on top of here, kill people in there, kill people back here, and just kind of get a whole backside view of the plane as well as this side of the map, and then just kill everybody that you see and make your way through the spawn just like all the other routes. So on to the final route on this side. I'm going to do a little 2-in-1 just in case you guys want a little sniper thing. So on this map, the cool thing with snipers is you can use any of the routes I've showed you, or you can just simply go in the plane, especially on this side, and just hold a hard scope if people running down the alley. You can usually pick up like 2 or 3 kills if people run in here, especially on the first round, because they're going to be super aggressive. That's just for snipers. So I'm going to show you the actual final route. I want to give that little tip. It's basically the same thing as the other side, but you just go right under the plane. You're going to catch people here as well as there. You can go this way like I just showed you and do the same thing, or you can make your way through here, use this whole area as cover, use this plane, shoot the backside of the map. And then once you're here, what I like to do is sometimes go this way, just because there's going to be people probably sitting in there as well as on this backside, so you can hop up in this window, kill anybody that's chilling over here, and then you can make your way up on top of this tower and get a whole backside view of the map if you are lucky enough to make it here with the round still being playing. And then same thing, wrap the spawn, kill anybody else that's once you're behind them, and then hopefully win. Alrighty, and on to our third and final map. We got Satellite. Satellite's kind of a hit or miss map. It really just depends on who you're playing against, but I'm going to show you the general areas to run, because this map really depends on if you're just playing snipers. What I like to do is just make my way through here as fast as possible. This is a really aggressive route, but it does work, and you get into the spawn very fast if you don't get killed. So just make your way through here. There's sometimes going to be people sitting right here waiting for you, as well as people sometimes sitting here waiting for you. Or if they're extra campy, they'll sit up here and wait for you. So you got to be really careful, but like I said, if it does work, you can get in their spawn really fast. So once you make your way through here, kill anybody that's sitting this way. What I like to do is I use this rock as cover from this side of the map so they can't see me. And then sometimes people run up on top of this area, and you can just shoot them in the back because they're going to be looking that way. And then make your way through this way, and now you're basically in the dunes, so you can kill anybody that's either on this back side of the map with the snipers, or sitting on this rock, or sitting up on this rock. And you basically just can kill a bunch of snipers when doing this route if you don't get killed. And then just like all the other routes, just wrap the backside of the spawn and kill anybody else that's left. Now unfortunately for that side, that's really the only route you can do. Running to the little broken plane up there on that side is pretty much a death wish every time, because you don't get there faster than the other side. So I'm just going to go over 2 routes on this side instead. So this is kind of just the reversed version of that one. What I like to do is I throw a nade up here every time. Sometimes you'll catch people running in that alley back there, which is pretty much the only other route on that side, but I don't feel like showing it because, like I said, you basically die every time, because people get up to this side much faster. So once you make your way through here, you have to be careful of people running right through this alley as well as sitting on top of this ledge and aiming for you, but usually people aren't doing that. And then what I like to do is I hop up on top of this ledge, kind of use these rocks as a little head glitch. You can kill anybody that's sniping back there, kill anybody sitting on these ledges, and then usually, you know, depending on where you see people on the map, you can run this way and kill anybody else that's camping back there, or you can get on the back side of this ledge and kill anybody that runs up here like an idiot. You know, sometimes they'll sit behind this corner, or in this corner, or even in there. And then once again, wrap the spawn, kill anybody else that's left, and hopefully you'll win the round. Alrighty, on to the final route of the video for it's been final route on satellite. So I'm going to show you exactly why going up here on the other side is a death wish, because as you'll see, I make it to this little ledge much faster than anything else. I will make it here before people come up that tunnel right there. I will make it to this thing before people even have the chance to jump up on top of there, and I'll even make it all the way over here before people have the chance to run up this way. So like I said, if you do go up here coming from this side, those are the spots you need to be careful of. This, and this, because people are going to beat you there. And sometimes this, people like to sit in the corner and shoot across this way, which sometimes I do also. So like I said, make your way through this way. You know, you can pick any one of these head glitches. Either one works. It just depends on where you're trying to check. And then once you've chosen where you want to go, sometimes what I have to do is I have to go here and have a whole view of this backside just in case you missed anybody, and then jump down here, kill anybody that's either on these head glitches, as well as sometimes sitting in this alley or up on top of this rock sniping. And then you can just make your way just like all the routes behind everybody, you know, kill any of our snipers that are sitting in the dunes, and then hopefully you'll win the round. So hopefully these rush routes helped you. I try to explain everything as best as possible, kind of show you the spots to check. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. If I do, I'll leave it down, you know, in the comment section, and I'll pin it so you guys don't get confused. But like I said in my last video, Search and Destroy is a different game mode than everything else. You know, it takes a while to learn all the spots, to learn all the timings, and know to expect people, which is why I'm making this video, so you guys don't have to go through the trial and error process and have a little bit of a head start if you are new to Search and Destroy. Other than that though, if you're new to the channel and this video did help you, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe, check out some of my actual Search and Destroy videos. I think I'm pretty good. I drop almost like a 20 bomb every single game. My name is ShaneSki. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.